Hey church family, Pastor John here. Now, as you all know, the church has not been closed during the last several months. In fact, quite the opposite. We continue to be His church through our online microchurches and online Sunday services. We've been able to meet urgent needs and be His hands and feet right here in South Florida and through our missions partnerships all over the globe. However, there is a holy longing to gather physically in person once again. Well, I've got great news for you. If you are in that spot, we are about to start regathering for in-person weekend services, and I cannot wait. We'll be going about our in-person regathering in 2 phases. Phase 1 will begin the first weekend in November 7th and 8th. We'll have a limited children's ministry for kids 2nd grade through the 5th grade. If you've got younger children, we encourage parents to bring your children with you into the auditorium. And my recommendation would be to bring a device and headphones so your kids can take advantage of the Greenhouse Kids online content during the message. During the 2nd phase, we'll reopen Greenhouse Kids and Sprouts completely, beginning with the older elementary age children, as I mentioned, and working our way down. Now, both of these experiences are going to be safe, spacious, and sanitized, from the streets to the seats, all right? We can't wait to gather together to worship God in person. You can access up-to-date info about our reopening by visiting our website. Also, please register each week for the service you plan on attending. This basically just helps us plan and serve you with excellence. Now, in regard to Broward schools suspending outside leasing until they can get schools safely running again, we are currently unable to meet at Western High School. Thankfully, our friends at Calvary Chapel Plantation were gracious enough to open up their doors and allow us to host our services temporarily in their beautiful facility. So here's what we're doing. We're adding an in-person service option on Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. at Calvary Chapel Plantation. Now, most of you know I'm from a Jewish background, which means I grew up going to synagogue each Saturday for most of my life, and I just have a sense that my dad is chuckling in heaven as we embark on our Greenhouse Shabbat services. Book of Acts Church in the 21st century. We never endeavored it like this necessarily, but there it is, Saturday mornings in person. Now, in addition to the Saturday in-person option, we will continue to have the fully staffed online service that our church family has become accustomed to. This will now happen on Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. as well, right? Saturday at 10:30 in person, Sunday at 10:30 online. You said, John, talk to me about safety. Perfect. In regard to the in-person Saturday option, we want you to know that we are taking your health and safety very seriously. In keeping with industry best practices and the recommendation of local and national health officials, here are several changes we're making to keep everyone as safe as possible as we reopen. Number 1, if you're experiencing COVID-19 symptoms, please stay home. Watch service online. Also, we're asking all guests coming in person to wear a mask at all times. Now, this has come as a request both from health officials as well as our hosts at Calvary Chapel Plantation. If you forgot a mask, no sweat, we got you covered. There's a disposable one that will be available for you. On our end, all our staff and volunteers will be wearing masks as well. The smiles are still there, you just can't necessarily see them. We won't be passing offering buckets during the services. If you have a cash or check, it can be dropped off at the giving box at the exit. Let me talk to you about spacious. The sanctuary at Calvary Plantation is amazing. It's been laid out in accordance with social distancing, and it is large, all right? We've got plenty of room. We'll skip a row in between each row, multiple seats in between each family grouping. Our desire is to keep you safe and spacious. And so we'll be doing that by reserving seats. We'll keep the worship capacity at about 25% capacity, which will ensure 6 feet of space between all guests. And again, you can visit our website to reserve your seat today. We'll continue to operate with supernatural hospitality. We're just now doing it from 6 feet away, all right? So air hugs and elbow bumps and virtual high fives, all of that we'll be doing. We'll have a one-way traffic flow through the experience to ensure the safety of everyone involved. When it comes to sanitation, because we love you and we want you and your family to be safe, we want to provide a sanitized worship environment with hand sanitizer stations all throughout the campus. We'll also have professional level cleaning before service and after each service using state-of-the-art cleaning processes as recommended by the CDC and local health officials to make sure we are cleaning all the chairs and all the surfaces in the auditorium to ensure you will sit on a sanitized chair. When it comes to kids and students, during phase 2, as I mentioned, we'll fully reopen Greenhouse Kids and Sprouts. We are doing everything we can to keep your kids and students safe. That includes smaller classroom sizes, enhanced cleaning in all rooms, and all of our team leaders will again be wearing masks. To sum it all up, we are excited to see so many of you for our in-person service on Saturday, November the 7th. And for those of you who need to stay home, no sweat, we've got you covered with our incredible church online experience every Sunday. Church family, we've been praying for you during this time of social distancing, and we know as we come back together, it is going to be a great family reunion. Love you all. God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you again.